Watching movies.
Okay, so what kind of movies you like to watch?
And Bollywood movies.
So, which was the last movie that you watched?
Three two.
Oh my God, you watched Sri 2. Do you know I also. Hello?
Hello, ma'am.
Hello? How are you, Neha?
Yeah, I'm doing great, ma'am. Thank you so much for asking. What about you, ma'am?
I am also good. What do you do, Neha?
Yeah. First of all, thank you so much, ma'am, for connecting with me. Ma'am, I am a homemaker. And yes, ma'am, let me introduce myself. My name is Neha Mehra. I am originally from Madhya Pradesh, but I am connecting to you from Ahmedabad, Gujarat, as my husband is working here. So I have been living here since 2018, and I have one daughter. And I've completed BTech from IT. Now I'm a homemaker, and if I talk about my hobbies, I love watching movies, cooking, and sometimes reading. And nowadays my life goes around having conversation with people and watching conversational videos and listening English podcasts. That's all about me.
Okay. So, currently you are interested in learning English, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So, you are fond of cooking. And
Watching movies.
okay, so what kind of movies you like to watch?
Ma'am, Bollywood movies,
Okay.
romantic and family.
So, which was the last movie that you watched?
Ma'am, I watched History too.
Oh my God, you watched Sri 2. Do you know I also wanted to watch that movie, but I am so scared of horror movies that I thought no, it's not my cup of tea. I didn't watch it because when I had
Yeah.
watched Sri 1, I had got so scared that I was scared for months.
Oh,
So, can
oh.
you tell me the story of Sri 2? Because I am not going to watch it.
Uh,
Let me just know the story.
Ma'am, actually, I have watched only 1 hour movie because I have a daughter and she's so young, so we couldn't go to cinema hall and watch. So yesterday I was watching on YouTube. So only for 1 hour, only for 1 hour movie I have watched.
Okay, because of your daughter, you couldn't go to cinemas. So that is why you watched that movie at home
Yes,
on
ma'am.
YouTube. So you only watched the first
Yes,
one
ma'am.
hour of that movie, right?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
did you watch it with your husband?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
My husband is in.
Yeah. Your husband?
You was asking, I think, what my husband is.
Yeah. What does your husband do?
Yeah, he is in railway department.
Okay.
He's in railway.
Okay. So you tell me that you watched that movie with your husband. Did you watch it at night?
Yes, ma'am.
So didn't you get
Actually, ma'am,
scared
my
after
husband is
watching it?
not fond of. Ma'am, my husband is not fond of watching movies
Okay.
because
So did you force him?
he doesn't
Did you
like
force him
movies.
to
So
watch it with you?
uh, no, I only watched alone.
Oh, you watched
I
that movie
watched
alone
alone.
at night. You watched it
Yes,
alone
ma'am.
and that too at night. So didn't you get scared
Yes,
after
ma'am.
watching it at night?
Mm,
You got
yes,
scared.
ma'am. Of course, ma'am. Yeah, I got scared, ma'am.
So that is why you didn't watch the full movie.
Yeah, no, ma'am. Actually, cause it is late night, so
Okay.
I thought let me sleep by now, cause I have to get up early in the morning. That's why I
Okay.
have
It was
watched
getting
only
so
first
late that you
one.
thought of sleeping. Okay. But now
Yes,
tell
ma'am.
me the story of this first 1 hour of the movie. So that is the
Sure,
activity for
ma'am.
the day. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. So, ma'am, the movie just started, so I have seen one girl. She was smoking, and
There was
suddenly
one girl who was there was one girl who was
she she was smoking.
she
She
was
was
smoking.
smoking at
Okay.
night. Yeah,
Okay.
she was smoking at night alone.
Okay.
She was all alone there and she was smoking. And suddenly it happened that Sir Kata, the name of the horror character in that movie, who played the character of horror in that movie, his name is Sir Kata. So that only this part, Sir Kata means had come towards that girl, and he just jumped on that girl and he killed or whatever. He took her with himself.
Oh
He
my
took that
God.
girl with himself.
So
Yes,
that
ma'am.
is the first scene was so scary.
That was the first thing. Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Yes,
then.
and then, ma'am, one song played after this scene, and then there are many other characters like the main hero is Rajkumar Rao and Pankaj Tripathi, and one is also other who is Vicky Kaushal. No, Vicky Kaushal's brother. I didn't know his real name.
Oh, I also
So
don't remember his name. He has a brother, but I don't remember his name.
yeah,
Okay, and Shraddha
yes,
Kapoor is
yes.
also there in the movie, no?
Shraddha, Shraddha Kapoor is also there, but Shraddha Kapoor I think come after interval
Okay, okay.
because she's like horror character. She's playing horror character.
Okay.
So
I
yeah,
got you. Okay.
yes,
Then what
yes.
happened after they played that song? So in that song was that song also a kind of a horror song,
No, 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 no. That song is normal. I
normal
just
dance
forward
kind of.
that.
Okay, dance kind of number.
No, no, not dance kind of number. Pankaj Tripathi playing harmonium in that song, and all the people they are just walking towards temple or somewhere else. So I just forward that song because I have been watching on YouTube. So I forward that song,
Okay.
and
So here I would like to correct you because you are telling me something. You are telling me something that happened in the past because you watched that movie earlier, right? So
yes,
you should
yes,
say
yes,
Pankaj
yes.
Tripathi was playing the harmonium and other
Playing
characters were they were walking in the temple. Okay, so
temple.
use the past tense to describe all this. Okay, so then after the
Okay.
song, what happened?
After song, ma'am, the one postman was coming to Pankaj Tripathi and
Okay,
he gave him a
a
letter.
postman came to Pankaj Tripathi. We should use
And
past
he
tense.
gave,
Yeah.
so postman came to Pankaj Tripathi and he gave one letter to him.
Okay.
And that letter is about, I think, that horror character that he will come in the future. He's about to come. So that letter is is all up all about telling horror character, I think.
Okay, so that
So
means that
that
was
is
kind of a warning letter. He gave that letter to
warning
Pankaj
light.
Tripathi. In that letter, it was written that the Sarkata, the horror character, will come
Yeah,
and find him.
welcome.
Okay, so that was the
Yes,
warning letter. So Pankaj Tripathi got to know that he
warning.
was the next one.
Yeah, yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes, yes. He got to know and he then went to Rajkumar Rao to tell about the letter. But Rajkumar Rao just took it easily.
Okay.
He said that okay, leave it. It is not about anything else. So he just took it easily. Then
So when Pankaj Tripathi told Rajkumar Rao, he didn't take it seriously. He said it's okay, nobody is going
yeah,
to come. Okay, then
yeah. Then he was assuming Pankaj Tripathi Shraddha Kapoor. So
what did you say, Pankaj Tripathi?
Rajkumar Rao is assuming Pankaj Tripathi as a Shraddha Kapoor.
Rajkumar Rao was assuming that Pankaj Tripathi.
Is Shraddha Kapoor. You know, he was watching like Dream, and he was going towards Pankaj Tripathi, and he felt like he is Shraddha Kapoor.
Okay,
He
Rajkumar Rao imagined Pankaj Tripathi to be Shraddha
imagined,
Kapoor.
yeah.
So in his dream, he was imagining Pankaj Tripathi to be Shraddha Kapoor. Okay, so then
He touched him. He was imagining that she is Shraddha,
okay.
and he
So was
touched
it a
him.
song?
Then he slapped.
Did that happen in a song?
No, no, no. It is in a story.
Okay.
In a
So in the
story.
story, he was imagining
After
him to be Shraddha Kapoor and he was trying to touch her, thinking that she was Shraddha Kapoor.
yeah,
Okay, then
she was Shraddha. Then he slapped him. So he realized that it is a dream.
okay.
Yeah.
Then he realized that
So
it was a
he
dream and
realized
it
that
was not Shraddha Kapoor, it
it
was
was
Pankaj
a dream.
Tripathi only. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then
Then ma'am, it's all about like there is one girl, yeah, there is one girl and who that I didn't know that name. Vicky Kaushal's brother, who was playing, I think, character, his name in this movie. I didn't remember his name actually. So he used to love one girl, and he used to love one girl, and he went to that girl, and he gifted teddy bear that girl, and he went there to make her sleep. So, cause she is, yeah, she did not sleep by her own means. She was like to watch some, that glory kind of,
Okay, okay. She wanted to listen to
yeah,
a lullaby.
yeah, lullaby.
Okay,
So she wanted to listen to lullaby. So he went to her home and he was singing a song for her so she could sleep.
okay,
So he was singing that song and she then went sleep.
okay.
And then he came out from her house, and then he and that Rajkumar Rao, they both are talking outside of that girl's house. Girlfriend's house, outside of their girlfriend's house.
Okay. Let me point out a few mistakes here. So, Vicky Kaushal's brother used to love a girl and he went to her house and he gifted her a teddy bear. He wanted to help her fall asleep because she wanted to listen to a lullaby. So, she sang her a lullaby so that she falls asleep. And she fell asleep. Then he came out of her house and then he and Rajkumar Rao talked outside his girlfriend's house. Okay. So then
Yeah. Then they both were talking, and suddenly it happened that that girl's room's house gate is opened. It suddenly opened that girl's house gate. Suddenly opened,
that
and that
the girl
they
whom he had gifted the teddy bear.
her gate opened suddenly, and that Sarkata entered her home. That Sarkata entered, yeah, that Sarkata entered in that home, in girlfriend's home, and he picked that girl out. Means he took that girl away,
Okay.
and she disappeared. Yeah, then she disappeared.
Okay.
Then they both got to know about her girlfriend. Before disappearing, she screamed like, save me, yeah. So
Okay.
she screamed. So they both entered her home, and they saw there that this girl is missing.
Okay.
So that girl, yeah, Sarkata took that girl away with him.
Okay.
So
When Rajkumar Rao and Vicky Kaushal's brother were talking to each other, then suddenly Sarkata
yeah,
entered her house. Then Sarkata took
yeah,
that girl away with her and she was screaming as he was taking her away. So then they both
yes,
wanted to save her. They both entered her house and they saw that the girl disappeared and she was missing.
yeah.
Okay. So
Then they both and all of other villagers, like all of other people gathered at her place, and they tried to find that girl.
okay.
So they both went and tried to search that girl, but that girl, they couldn't find that girl.
Okay.
Then that Rajkumar Rao suggested that only one can save that girl, that is Stree. So they decided that they need to call Stree. Anyhow, they need to call Stree. So Pankaj Tripathi and other, they told no how it would be happened, and it should be not like that. We means that Stree should also be dangerous for us. So he convinced him, no, Stree is good, and she definitely is going to help in this matter. So then the story is based upon that they try to call Stree. So there is one of their friend who lived in Delhi, and he was preparing for IAS. So they approached their one of their friend, and he is, I think, Stree's brother. So they thought that if Sri's brother will call her, so she would definitely come. So they approached him and they came to Delhi to take him at her village. So initially they didn't tell him that why we came to you and what is the main purpose. They just told that you need to play a role in a movie or in a drama. So that's why we came to you and we want to take you at our village. So they then, yeah, then they took that guy with him, and then they told him the story that his girlfriend is missing, and we need to find his girlfriend, and you have to help to find her girlfriend. So he also said, "Okay, I will help you." And then at night, they all went to find Sarkata and other girls who are missing. So then they noticed that Sarkata won. Then the Sarkata attacked all of them. So they they then ran away. Anyhow, they ran away, so they saved their life. And then after Sarkata, then Sarkata attacked on Rajkumar Rao, and suddenly Stree came. Stree
Oh,
came and saved, yeah, suddenly Stree came and saved Rajkumar Rao.
okay,
And after, yeah, and this is only first 1 hour.
okay. So you
And
watched
after
only
1 hour,
till
I
so
only
Rajkumar Rao and
watched.
Vicky Kaushal's brother and all the villagers decided that we should call Stree. She can take care of Sarkata and she can help us
Yes,
find that girl. But Pankaj Tripathi said that Stree could also be dangerous for us. But they said no, Stree is
right.
a nice one, is a nice lady. She will not harm us. Then they were thinking, how should we call Stree? Then Stree's brother used to live in Delhi, so they went to
Yes.
him and they didn't tell him that we came for this purpose. They just went to him and then uh, after that, what did you say?
And then they told him that you have to play a role
Okay, okay.
in a
They
drama.
didn't tell him
So
the
they,
real purpose. They told him that we want you to act in a movie. Okay, so later on
yes,
one day, Sarkata attacked everyone. But when Sarkata attacked Rajkumar Rao, the moment he attacked Rajkumar Rao, Stree came to protect
yes,
him. She came and saved
yes,
Rajkumar Rao because I think
yes,
Stree is Shraddha Kapoor, and she was in love with
yes,
Rajkumar Rao in the previous movie. That is why I think she came and
yes,
saved him. So
yes,
you
yes,
didn't watch after that. Okay,
yes, yes.
so it sounds interesting, and you narrated the story
You
very
should
nicely.
also, thank you, ma'am. You should also watch this movie because it is somehow comedy as well as it's scary. It is a
Okay,
combination of both. Yeah,
okay. So you
comedy
mean to
and
say if I watch this movie, I will not be too scared? Is it so?
yeah, if you will watch this movie at day, means
In the
I watched
daytime. Okay.
that movie at night. Yeah, so
Okay,
I
instead
got
of watching
scared
it
that
at
time.
night, if I watch it in the daytime, then I won't get much scared.
Daytime.
Okay.
Yes,
Neha, you spoke very well and you narrated the story nicely, and I understood everything. There were very few grammar mistakes, not much. So tell me, how do you do your English speaking practice? And how are you learning English?
yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I have started my conversation videos only before 15 days. I have having conversation on Skype through with different co-learners. So I have improved that much. Initially, I used to talk through Josh Talk app on audio call, but I was not consistent there because sometimes whenever I get connected, so every time there are person who are not that much serious about the language. They are like for time pass there. So I stopped calling through that app, and I only listen to English content. Then I one of the YouTuber, whenever I approached one of the YouTuber through email ID, so she conversed with me and she had add me in Skype group. So there I can find other co-learners. So whenever I get leisure time, I try to connect with them and I try to converse with them at least for half an hour, because I have a daughter, and only that time I can connect whenever she's asleep. So I try to connect, yeah, that time. So every day I try to connect at least one co-learner so I can maintain consistency, because it is not possible that I could talk with many of the people every time. So whenever I get time, I try to connect with them, and I whenever I all get time, so I also watch English contents. I watch your videos, conversational videos, cause you rectify each and everyone very beautifully. So I have learned a lot from your videos, and I
Thank you
really
so
watch your
much.
videos, and yes, ma'am.
Okay, it's
And
been
other
only 15
YouTubers
days.
there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So it's been only 15 days since you started connecting with other people. So you have a Skype group,
Yes,
you connect to these people whenever you get time. And once you
yes,
started
ma'am.
connecting with people on audio calls on Josh Talks app, but whenever you connected, you felt that these people are there only for time pass. That is why you stopped using that app now.
Yes, ma'am.
So right now you are
Yes,
only connecting with people who are there on the Skype group.
yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Because they are serious learner, they are YouTuber as well, and they are learners. So they also want content for their YouTube channel. So they also give time to have a conversation at least 30 minutes or 25 minutes. So it will be helpful for me, because I am maintaining my consistency. So initially, I can understand everything very well, and I have some knowledge of grammar as well. But when it comes about speaking, I stuck, and still I get stuck and I fumble. And if I find that if the other person is very fluent in this language and he's master in this language, so I automatically get nervous and fumble while talking to them.
Okay. You understand everything in English and you know the grammar rules also, but you still get stuck while speaking in English. And especially when the other person is more fluent, then you get more nervous, right? And
Yes,
when the other person is not able to speak in English, then you don't get nervous, then you don't get stuck,
no,
and then you don't fumble also.
yes, yes, yes. My confidence level boost up that time.
Okay. So
Because
with that,
I
your
know that
confidence
he is
level
not
goes
going
up.
to
Okay.
go up. Yes, ma'am. But ma'am, you are also so good in this language. So initially I was feeling nervous, but you make everyone comfortable. So
So
that's
when you
why
started telling
I'm
me the
not doing.
story of Street 2, you were quite comfortable. So you became comfortable in a minute, right?
Right, right, ma'am.
Yeah. I don't want anyone to feel
Yes,
nervous. That is why I try to make them comfortable first.
yes,
So do you speak
ma'am.
some English with your daughter also?
Yes, ma'am. I also speak with her, but she is only 2 years old, so
Okay.
she is
But
not able to speak. But yeah, I try to speak with her in English.
when you speak small sentences with her at this age, then she will start speaking in English. She doesn't speak, no?
No,
So when
no.
she will be listening to English all the time, she will definitely speak English, right?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
yeah.
That's why, ma'am, after being a mother, I realized that I need to improve my English, because I'm always passionate about this language. But initially, I don't have that willpower that I could learn English. But gradually, whenever I was scrolling YouTube, I find some conversational videos, and I find that there are many people they are learning this language, by conversing with people. So I also try to converse with them, and I thought that I also can improve my English,
Okay.
because I don't have any environment here, and I don't have any people surrounding with me.
Okay. The people in your neighborhood, they don't speak English.
No, ma'am. Actually, I've been living in Gujarat, so there are there is a diversity. On my floor, there is four flats. In each flat, one is Marathi, one is Gujarati, and one is
My
Tamil.
God.
One is Tamil,
So
and I
very
am
difficult to find a
Hindi.
person who speaks English. Huh?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So keep doing your English speaking practice and you are doing well. You spoke well today and you are making just a few grammar mistakes and that will also go away with practice and we can connect again after 2-3 months, right? Yeah. So send me
Okay,
another
okay.
message after 2-3 months. And it was so lovely talking to you about Stree too. Yeah. And you also enjoyed
Okay.
while you were telling the story.
Yeah, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I also enjoyed.
Yeah.
So, ma'am, only speaking and listening is enough for improving myself
See, if you do
because
reading and
I don't
writing
have that.
also, if you do reading and writing also, it will be even better. But if you have time to just listen to conversations and speak every day, then also it will definitely work and it will work beautifully. Listening and speaking are the most important skills which are required. Right? Right. So, but
And ma'am, you mentioned in one of the channel that in one of the conversation that you used to watch Friends, that Friends series.
yes, yes, I
I
did.
also tried to find that series on YouTube, but they speak very
No, no, no.
speed
It
way.
is not available on YouTube. On YouTube, you will only get 1 to 2 minutes clips from the 25-minute episode. So the full episodes and the
Mm,
entire series is available on Netflix.
mm,
So you can watch that and you can read the subtitles. Then you can rewind again. Then you can read the subtitles. When you will watch it 2-3 times, then you will start understanding the dialogues. That also used to happen with me. In the starting, I also couldn't
mhm.
get what they were saying. So it will take a
Yes,
while,
yes.
but it will help you so much. Right?
Yeah, ma'am.
So try to watch it. Okay.
Sure, ma'am, sure.
Okay, then bye
And
bye. Have
ma'am,
a great day. Yeah, your level.
what is my level? Yeah.
Your level is not basic level. Your level is actually intermediate. You are better than the basic level. You
Yeah.
have to just keep practicing even more to become more fluent. So keep speaking
Okay.
every day and keep listening to conversations every day. And you can watch web
Okay.
series, you can watch interviews, comedy, cartoons, anything that you like. If your daughter likes to watch cartoons,
Mhm.
just put that in English and you also watch with her. So you can put any
Okay.
English content. There is no need to watch only conversations, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much,
So
ma'am.
we'll connect again. Okay. Okay, then
Okay.
see you
Thank you
soon.
so
Bye
much,
bye.
ma'am.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Bye, ma'am.